Welcome back to Let's Play White Knight Labyrinth Mine Skewer. When I was about to hit the record for on Audacity then, I was like, because I always test, right, to make sure the microphone's working, so I just like would go like, and then it'll record down, it'll hear the audio and be like, okay, it's working. And I forgot to freaking get rid of that, so I had to freaking do that, and then record. So that's gonna be a bit of delay. Also, I mentioned this in my Resident Evil 3 LP, which I guess that part would be uploaded before this, because this LP is a little further ahead part-wise compared, but the power cable on my HDMI splitter pretty much snapped, so I had to get replacements. And I've got the replacement now, so yeah, that's pretty much resolved. 8 hours, man, how the hell? Well, if I'm doing the ghostless stuff as well, and, you know, a lot of rambling in between and all that. It's like I showed that one time, I freaking beat hard mode in like, what, 3 hours? Less than that even. And if you're going with the extra character, you can get that done in pretty much under 2 hours. Maybe even under an hour if you're incredibly fast. Because it's just that short compared to the main characters, you know, arc here, story and blah. Anyways, I vaguely remember where I left off. Hopefully I don't run into the janitor straight away or anything. Right. Looking for that box. It's right here. It's supposed to unlock it, but it's not. Was there maybe... I mean, how could there be another one? I don't remember there being another one, because there's only 3 combinations you can make. Oh wait, there is another one. Okay, I am even more confused now. I don't remember. Because there's 3 keys, right? And you can't, there's not really many combinations you can do, unless maybe it's also counts the order in which you combine the keys, like yellow and red and yellow. In that case, I guess it would kind of make sense, but that's still bullshit if you ask me. The janitor's somewhere, but I don't know where. I think I might have heard him. He's gonna be in here, isn't he? Oh, I don't see him. Oh wait, yes I do. Here comes the janitor to ruin my day. Hooray, hooray, janitor's on his way. Hooray, yeah, janitors come to ruin your day. I hate the janitor, man, he ruins freaking everything. I don't feel I really need to do any running here, to be honest. Probably already, you know, already been moved out. I have to do anything further than that, to be honest. Oh, we're going downstairs now. Maybe, just maybe, I overlooked one down here somehow. That could be the one. I don't know. Nope. You can see behind it that it's a sheet. That's probably... Yeah, that looks like it could be. There's a sheet of paper that you find that tells you the Morse code thing. I think it might be in that one. And we're 5 minutes in and it accomplished nothing. I hate that shit. I only ever did all of the ghost list once, after all. So I'm not as familiar with that. I played through the game multiple times, but I didn't do the ghost list more than once. I can't really remember the order of these stupid things, you know? I mean, I feel I should probably save this till I get the third key anyway. Oh wait, it was for this one. How? Oh wait, this is the Morse code chart. Morse code chart is a chart showing how to represent numbers in Morse codes. I forget how it works, to be honest. Because like I said, I only did it one time. And I think it randomizes the thing each time. So... yeah, let's go back to main building 2, which requires to go up here. Maybe I'll try to do the Morse code thing, I guess. Before, you know... oh. It was on the first floor after all, never mind. You know, before doing the, what was it? I've already forgot my train of thoughts. There's just so many puzzles. And I still haven't encountered this one ghost you can encounter in main building 1. That I could have encountered right from the start, but I either just completely forgot about it at the time when I was mostly there at the start of the game, or I simply just didn't have any reason to go there other than, you know, get the ghost up here. I will get that ghost eventually, just not now. First things first. Which floor is it on? Third floor then. Question is the janitor gonna be there? Probably. Door is closed, so I assume he is. Oh! Scared the crap out of me there, man. Come on, you bitch. Just try and catch me, fool. Hello. Now bugger off of you. Leave. Thank you. Don't appreciate you closed the door on me, though. You spin me right round, baby, right round. This is pretty repetitive right now. Man, he really does spin like a record, doesn't he? Man, can you imagine being able to spin like this? I mean, he's not moving at all. I mean, his entire body is moving around. But there's no indication that he's moving naturally, is it? It's like he's on a roundabout. God damn, we're nearly 10 minutes in. We've accomplished jack shit other than getting the bloody Morse code sheet. I think the Morse code one is probably one of the one of, if not the most pain in the ass of the ghost stories to obtain. Oh, okay, he's gone in there. That's good. That means I should be safe to go to the third floor here. Yeah, music room was... yeah, I went back. Should probably turn that light off in there, but... you know what? The video quality always looks dark as shit and all, so maybe not, you know. I think now we should be able to interact with this. If I can't interact with it, okay, there we go. Now we can. Oh, I'm trying to think. Oh, I remember it now. How is the metronome even doing it? I've got a metronome exactly like that. I mean, how is it changing the tempo like that? I'm trying to think. Like the dot represents either the fast or short. I can't remember it. Would it just be in notes? Side down clock pendulum, his voice shall be the key to unlocking the secret of music appreciation. Well, that's to do with what we're doing here, but that doesn't explain how the Morse code works. Oh, wait, there it is. Slay by mouse, cat, blah, 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 very same thing. Oh. Pause about 3 short signals we can send in the net. Depending on the situation, it's possible to send signals. If you want to analyze sections broken up using the same numbers as signals. For example, if it's a number every 5 signals, indicating numbers. Wait, for example, if it's a number every 5 signals indicates a number. So for a 4-digit number, it would be 5, 4 equals 20. Thus, you would analyze 20 signals in sections of 5. Three short signals. think I get it. I was literally going along to the metronome there with my fingers like... I think the dot represents the short note and the line represents a long note. And I think I already bloody forgot what the freaking thing was. I know there's... I was keeping track, but as soon as I started talking, I freaking forgot the code already. Okay, so the first one doesn't count, so it's 1 dot, 2 dot, 3 dots, so that's 3. So you got long note and long note. 1, so that's 1, it's 3, 1. And then after that 1, 2, so it's 3, 1, 2. I hear the janitor outside. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 3, 1, 2, 4. Gotcha. 3, 1, 2, 4. Unless I've got it backwards and got them mixed up, in which case it'd be different numbers. But if that's the case, we can always come back here to redo that. 3, 1, 2, 4. At least I hope I got that right, because it'd be a rare case where I actually figure out how it works instead of having just a complete brain fart moment or just not getting it at all. Because I remember having trouble with that when I originally played it as well. I mean, I don't really need to care about the janitor all that much here. But, you know, I'm still trying to avoid him anyway. What even is that? Hello, Mr. Janitor. Goodbye, Mr. Janitor. I'm going to solve a puzzle. Provided I got the right codes. And then the yellow janitor immediately spawns in front of me and I'm like, fuck! I don't remember where we last left off with the janitor in this place, and he might have spawned somewhere else anyway. He's gonna be busy when he comes around here, though. A couple of doors open, the light on. Oh, he's up there. Okay, we should be good to go then. But just to be safe, we'll crouch, you know. Because there's a chance he might be able to see us from all the way up there. Yeah, I got it right. How about that? Considering how hard it was for me when I originally played it, I'm surprised how much easier it was to do. To be fair, I did stop and think there. I wasn't just like I usually am. Mash buttons, try to, while, commentating, I actually shut the fuck up and examined the note and listened to the metronome. I was like, yeah, I see how this makes sense now. It's just like, sometimes you gotta shut the fuck up and pay attention here. Ghost story number 9, Lost Face. Anna was a popular girl. Not only was she pretty, she was musically talented as well. I guess that's why why it's linked to the metronome and the music appreciation room then, I guess. Winning many awards since she was young, everyone loved her. As often happens in these cases, everyone wanted to be friends with her, and she became egotistical. In contrast, Misuk was hardly known by anyone in school. He thought she was ugly. That caused her to have self-confidence issues, making her timid and introverted. Due of this, wouldn't usually be due to this. She had no friends to speak of. Even her classmates hardly acknowledged her existence. One day, Anna was walking in the hallway while noisily chatting with her friends. Misuk focused on cleaning. Didn't realize anyone was there until Anna ran into her. Misuk stumbled and dropped the mope bucket she was carrying, spilling dirty water all over the hallway. How did they get that kind of typo? Anna never said sorry. She barely spared a glance at Misuk, then walked away silently. Well, that's not nice. Angered, Misuk went after her and demanded an apology. Instead, she was mocked. What are you blabbering about? You're as ugly and dirty as that mop water. Haha, don't you mean mope water? I mean, that she'd be like, what are you moping about? Ha 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 ha! Asshole. The other kids sniggered in agreement with Anna's cruel remark. Misuk's face turned red with embarrassment and anger. From that day on, she was an easy target for bullying. Every time she walked by, everyone would mock her without caring if she could hear. As time passed on, her resentment towards Anna grew to hatred for Anna. She decided that she would get revenge on Anna for what she had started. How pretty does she think she is? Does she think that her beauty lasts forever? We'll see about that. One day Anna was chatting away with her friends in the music appreciation room. Misuk quietly approached them, and as usual, the kids began mocking her. No one paid any attention to the bottle she held in her hand. Misuk took off the cap off the sulfuric acid she brought and threw it at Anna's face. Anna's screams of pain filled up the room and echoed through the halls. The kids around her scrambled away in horror. Not one soul stayed behind to help Anna. Well, that goes to show how superficial that was, isn't it? That it didn't give a shit as soon as, shit hits the fan. They're like, oh, we're not actually really friends with you. We're just friends with you because you're popular and stuff. Anna pleaded for help as she screamed in agony, but Misuk just smiled cruelly and watched her beg. Anna's pretty face was eaten away by the acid. She was fortunate to have survived the attack, but it left her with a hideous scar covering half her face. There was no trace of her former beauty to be found. After that instant, she would not go to school, refusing to even come out of her house. She broke all the mirrors inside, and her disfigured eyes, being sensitive to light, caused her to keep the house internally dark. Depression became so deep that one day it drove her to leap up from the roof of the house. They said that it was hard to identify her body because she struck the ground face first, completely destroying what had remained. Since her death, there are rumors of sightings of Anna's ghost in the music appreciation room. It is said her ghost always has her back turned, and that you'll die if you ever see her again. Face. That was the ghost we encountered in that boss fight, where you had to use the yin-yang token. The ghost that I'd kept coming back into the room for to despawn the janitor, if you recall. But yeah, she definitely wasn't a very nice person, but I don't think throwing sulfuric acid in someone's face is a nice or good thing to do in any case. mean, it's weird, these ghost stories, isn't it? It's like, oh, it's a ghost story, right? But the ghost story bit of it only comes after giving the backstory leading up to the sighting of the ghost in the story. You know what, actually, how many ghost stories have we got now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So we only got 3 left to do. Well, gets 3 left to find. Trying to think. I mean, we got that diary in the art room, if you recall, with that weird baby thing that was trying to destroy the building in a tantrum. But we haven't actually got the actual ghost story related to that one yet. So that's one of the 3 we're missing. What other ones are we missing that we've encountered? We haven't encountered the math one yet, which now that I think about it, I could have done that in main building 1 when I was there. Because we've got all the math pieces of math class thing. You gotta, like, in the room where we saw the ghost for that story, we like could have inserted all 5 of the ones we've collected, and we'd get the ghost story for that one. And I just remembered the 3rd one is solved in this very building as well, so I could do that. But at the same time, we're up to 28 minutes, so yeah. In the next part, I will do, well, that, and I think I'll finally go to the top floor as well, to get that out of the way, because, well, you'll see why when I get to it, why I feel that would be kind of needed, you know? But anyways, I shall see you next time, viewers. See you next time.